这个chả đang.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Knocks it into space, and he's had it nicked away. That's a smartly directed ball. Zubimendi. And it's Timber. No, he's not getting any further than that. Great ball if he can get there. Pass is just off target. McAllister. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Arsenal, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Not the most accurate pass. Robertson. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zubimendi. And the shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Diouf cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? Over to the right flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Space for him to turn and look. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Arsenal have had plenty of possession, but Elanga! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva charging forward, the ball at his feet. Diouf. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And a header against the crossbar. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Elanga is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they're quick to get it back. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Diouf. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. McAllister. And it's Robertson. And it's Bernardo Silva. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Cherky with the short one. He's having a shot! Corner number 2 then. Big chance! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cherky threads one in. Elanga. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing. Luis Suarez looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Tries to play it through. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Looking for the run. And this is Kaut. There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught now, and he's following up! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Robertson.
Such good technique.
Crosses it in. Zubimendi. And here's Bernardo Silva. He's having a pop! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Timber. Oh, good take and it's Kaut! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good play on the left-hand side here. No, he's not getting his way this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Ah, looks a smashing ball. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement.
So there was the first half.
Arsenal certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Back on the way then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hope.
Joe! Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Romero. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Raya with the clearance. Zubimendi making good progress on the right-hand side. Kaut in acres of space out wide. Oh, now can he finish? Oh, what has... This time, surely! Arsenal have their second corner now. Van Dijk clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pickford claims comfortably. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Timber thinks one through. Now it's Kaut. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can clear their lines. Can he get it through? Elanga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Added Subimendi. Now there's a fine ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Subimendi. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Saliba. Searching pass he's played there. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, I'm not sure what went through his mind there. Reverse psychology, perhaps? Didn't do much apart from making himself look a bit silly in the end.
And here's Suarez. Great vision. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's been slipped through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. McAllister. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! It's in! Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Number 21.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Darwin Núñez. Number
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 5.
Now he's got space here. Saliba calmly anticipates. Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Nicely weighted ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Manchester United with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Ball's gone out of play.
There will be 3 minutes at a
It's a
time.
good run down the right. Gyökeres receives it in a wide position. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Suarez finds himself offside. Well, that has not gone well. That's beautifully weighted. Well timed, excellent interception. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Kaut wriggles his way through. Oh, given offside once more.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal are making a change now. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game. Oh, terrible pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's
Lewandowski! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Lewandowski, cannot be that slow. And it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Son Heung-min. It's a really well-measured ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Looking for the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Timber's cross. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, Son Heung-min. Raul. Oh, they can break here. Tries to play it through. Lewandowski has the space to scheme. Raul. Raul! Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Great chance! He's keen, determined to have his say. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Has to go back here. And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Xabi Alonso. Looking to play him in. And this is Lewandowski.
South Korea really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
He's shifting through the gears here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Luis Suarez, never out of the action for very long. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Son Heung-min goes short. Flash, a towering header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hwang Hee-chan is offering a wry smile there.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here. And that should get the job done. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Lewandowski, out towards the flank. Son Heung-min, over to the right flank. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's being urged to shoot. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. He won't be happy with that one. Plays a sharp little ball here. Crosses it into the area. And that has been cleared. Raul. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. South Korea are looking to go forward now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
We are into overtime. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's got away. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now,
So we reached the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's having a pop! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Threads one in. Luis Suarez. Gakpo. Neither of these two want to come off second back. And Bernardo Silva! A real chance and a real let-off. Lee Kang-in. Played out to the left flank. Son Heung-min. Here comes the cross. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal.
Well, who knows? Could be a lucky omen, this.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, They may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And the finish! Lewandowski gets flagged offside.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Spread to the right. And the return pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. South Korea can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Gakpo. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. And this is Lewandowski. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Lee Kang-in. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Lewandowski. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Kim Min-jae. Distributed tidily. It'll be a throw-in. South Korea have opted to make another change here. That is lovely. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's picked his way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's gone loose. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty to aim at here. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. No, he refuses to take the bait. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Lewandowski. Arsenal very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Luis Suarez! Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And it's been hooked away.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that's been intercepted. And that interception was most and we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Looking to play him in. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Suarez, and he's managed to get Luis Suarez! Goal! Arsenal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Is number 6, Luis Suarez.
Arsenal gain their reward with an early goal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he plays one through. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Howson. Bernardo Silva. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Romania definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Can he get on the end of this? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Timber. Bernardo Silva, who does have an assist to his name. Bernardo Silva.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Arsenal currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Chance for a shot! Cleared without hesitation. Shapes to shoot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
30 minutes gone. Played out to the left flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Getting up there! And there's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
We're looking at a different game now.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
And here's Suarez. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Dragushin. That's a good ball out wide. Foot in. And it's Luis Suarez. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Coman. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is a little undercooked. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he shoots! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Arsenal kick off the second half.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Lewandowski. Now then, the ball's come loose. Timber's cross. Deftly away. That'll be a throw. Now he's off and running. Timber. Timber powering forward here. Now Romero. Xavi Alonso. Timber. Pass somewhat off target. Coman. Romero wins the duel this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now this could be a chance, and he welcomes it in, drills one in, and it's been hooked away. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Knocks it into space. And he's taking no chances there.
Substitution for Romania.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first.
Field is number 7.
And it's been taken short. Forced to go back. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Timber actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Rijkaard. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Coman. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cross to the back post. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Dragoshin spots it and intercepts. Coman. Well read, nice interception. Bernardo Silva currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
And that's going wide left.
Romania clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Lewandowski. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defense. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 6, Luis Suarez.
Romania are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Arsenal leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good ball, good take. There's the delivery. Romero can get it clear. Oh, this is a great chance! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Xavi Alonso.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Stood up well to him there. And the number on the board is 3. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's going to go a long way. Rijkaard. He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic... So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Luis Suarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. There's the whistle, and here we go. Played out to the left flank. Cross to the back post. Timber. Looking to play him in. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Xabi Alonso running with intent. Looking for the run. Driving on and making good progress. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Space for him to turn and look. That'll be a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That has been slung wide. Couch.
They'll want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
It's Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And this is Couch. Eze. And this is It's Lewandowski! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! And he gets rid in a hurry. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cyprus are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. And this is Lewandowski. Approaching the half-hour mark. Eze. And here's Suarez. Caught offside that time. He is through here. And he's forced to go back. That's a lovely, neat pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Lewandowski. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Xabi Alonso plays it short. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Great vision. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. No, that's been dealt with. Picked out brilliantly. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Howson. Romero. And it's Timber. And it's Kaut. Lewandowski. And here's the chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. He's in a great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Castanos. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
We're on the move again.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's an early cross. Robertson. Threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Castanos. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He won't be happy with that one. Castanos. Castanos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goal. He's having a shot! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And here's Couch. He's got away. Xavi Alonso currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Spread to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Eze. He's on it. Can he get away?
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Lewandowski. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Alonso. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Thinks about the... Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Cyprus clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, this looks sharp. Castanos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Has a look and plays it forward. And that is not getting there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cyprus, and a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 18.
Lewandowski, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Silva, number 24.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Number 13.
It's Lewandowski!
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that is rather wayward. Arsenal have reached the now or never stage. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. And they can counter here.
There will be one
Not too
minute
much to add on
added
here, just a minute. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal really couldn't get going in the first half. And it has to be said, with no marked improvement after the break, I thought it was going to be a matter of time before they got caught out eventually, and it turned out to be that way.